Ah, what a great view of our setting this evening, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They have to be frustrated right now, falling down into the bottom of the rankings.
When I look at Minnesota, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. And for teams that last season made it deep into the playoffs before being eliminated, Doris, you wonder if there's a fatigue factor starting back at zero, so to speak, with a new season.
Yeah, B.A., without question. Some teams never recover from those playoff defeats. Sometimes it leads to roster change. But to me, that hunger to persevere, that has got to be there.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Serge Ibaka is out there with Nicholas Batum. And for the Timberwolves, filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Taurean Prince is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the point. Pass to Beasley. The three is up. It's rebounded by Ibaka. This one for three. The shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Here's Jackson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Ibaka against Towns. Here's Jackson. And the shot's good.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Pure from three-point range.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
For three, George. Prince grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Count that bucket.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And that one falls for Towns.
Boy, when you think about D'Angelo Russell, you get such incredible shot creation. This guy can attack from close or from range. He's got versatility in how he goes about producing points.
Jackson with it. Beasley covers. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Jackson outside. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. And he buries his first look. And with Russell, there is no easy answer for how to defend him, Doris.
Yeah, you forget the size he brings to the guard position. 6'4" and faster than most players. Russell can do a lot of damage no matter who is checking him.
Here's Towns. Following the score by the Clippers. Can't hit it from 12 feet. George outside. Shoots over Beasley. George, his shot is good.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. Beasley outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jackson against Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's Batum. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Kept alive. Tries yet again. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Jackson outside. Batum in the post, guarded by Russell. Batum's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Prince. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
George against Beasley, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Ibaka finds George, driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. George has got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
Wow, so quick on the drive. D'Angelo explodes to the cup, and he makes the defender foul him.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
No good on the free throw.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
Now here's George. 38 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Towns. Beasley outside. He shoots. George with the block.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Beasley outside. Pass to Reed. It's tipped. Russell with the ball. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here's Ibaka. Up and over Russell. Ibaka's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Reed can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
George finds Ibaka. Now George. Reed defending. Here's Batum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Ibaka. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Boy, you have to feel for Karl Anthony Towns these last few years. Obviously, losing close family members during the pandemic, one of the toughest personal stretches for anyone.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt comes in for Beasley, and it's Beverly in for Russell. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Batum. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. Beverly with it, and it's Bledsoe picking him up. Edwards, a pass to Reed. That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Kennard outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, that was solid coverage on Luke Kennard. He just stays focused, locks in, and even with the contest, able to make the jumper.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 16-point game against Orlando. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Bledsoe outside. Now here's Zubats. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by the Clippers. Towns passes to Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Kennard right side. That one is off. Great D that time from Beverly. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's off on the first. Ennis, he's checked in for Towns. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Ennis with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beverly, the pass to Reed. Bledsoe against Edwards. Shoots over Bledsoe. Here's Reed. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Zubats. Now here's Bledsoe. Beverly defending. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Boy, finishes close in. Eric Bledsoe plays bigger than that 6'1" frame would suggest.
Beverly, the pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. For 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Reed's got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Zubats finds Bledsoe. Here's Kennard, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Zubats. Here's Mann. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Reed can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And here's Zubats. Beverly defending. Shoots from 14. Zubats' shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Beverly. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Anytime your guards can contribute on the backboards, it elevates your team. Nice board by Patrick.
Zubats passes to Bledsoe. No luck on that one. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves shooting well so far at 48%. Here's Ennis. He's covered by Bledsoe. Here's Ennis. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In transition, here come the Clippers. Now Bledsoe. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Looking like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe always a threat to convert in transition.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Here's Bledsoe. We've got Naz Reid. Taurean Prince is out there with James Ennis. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber, really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Ennis. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over Winslow. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles shooting 40% so far in this one. Takes it inside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Timberwolves shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. Edwards, a pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Winslow. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 2 points. That one goes. So it's Minnesota now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Beverley finds Edwards. And he drives in, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
Russell's checked in for Ennis. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Ibaka's checked in. Free throw good, Edwards. And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 8.
Anthony Edwards has length and strength, and defense is there, but he just makes it look easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Beverly outside. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, let's remember, Anthony Edwards has always had high expectations. He was a 5-star recruit. He was drafted number 1. Those expectations, though, he handles it with grace and dignity.
And he knocks down the first one. Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he's good on the second.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
George against Beasley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Malik Beasley.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. George hits them both. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
And they recover it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Batum. Now here's George. Some solid D from Beasley. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Russell with the ball. Defended by Jackson. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. From deep. Batum pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Pass to George. Rebound Minnesota. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
George with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson against Russell. Basket's good. Russell's got 5 now.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
George against Russell. Pass to Jackson. Four on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Some solid D from Beasley. Here's Towns. Down low. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. George for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Jackson against Russell. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Good work defensively by Russell.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Ibaka with a steal. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Boy, Serge Ibaka has had a lot of roles over the course of what is now a long NBA career. Certainly, he is a guy who can still pick his spots and be very effective.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And with Ibaka and his age, as you said, he knows when to pick his spots.
And that's what you come to expect from veterans, right? You can't go all out all the time. Ibaka and others know how to dial it up when it's necessary.
Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Batum. George against Edwards. Goes up at the stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 15 points.
Well, Paul George been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
Russell against Jackson. Charity stripe shot. Another shot. And it's laid in by Towns. 9 points in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Towns against Ibaka. Outside Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Russell against Ibaka. Towns. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Ennis, he's checked in for Edwards. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
Vanderbilt with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's George. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Towns up and in on the layup.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Jackson against Russell. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Pass to Batum. To the paint. From the low block. Ibaka's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've got half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Towns can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. To the middle. Here's Batum. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Jackson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Russell.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota in the lead. Russell with the ball. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Here's Zubac. Following the score by Minnesota. Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beverly comes in for Beasley. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Jackson nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Beverly outside. And here's Reed. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Ennis. Back to Reed. Clock at 6. A slam dunk by Reed.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Jackson against Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Bledsoe, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter. Beverly against Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. Right wing. Now Bledsoe. Shoots over Beverly. It's blocked.
Wow, Patrick Beverly, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
They get the rebound. Towns. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Bledsoe, the pass to Kennard. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Inside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Kennard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, an excellent free throw shooter. Luke Kennard is not the guy you want to send to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Now here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Shots blocked.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
On the wing, Bledsoe. Over Towns. Oh, and Towns with the block. And he stays with it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ennis. The 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. From 8 feet away, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns, drives to the hoop, and it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 22 points, 5 block shots, and 1 assist. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Ball movement was a real factor. They played unselfishly with patience. And guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so in the game for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
That free throw good from Ibaka.
Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
So he gets them both. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell, shoots over Jackson. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 11 points. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Well, it happened very quickly, but Malik Beasley has shown he can be a deadly scorer in the NBA. The man is a walking bucket.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves.
One stop.
You know, with Beasley, he can attack in several ways on offense, Doris.
That's exactly right. He's too quick for so many perimeter defenders. And if you go small on him, he can bully you in the post. He's a tough matchup, and he knows it.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. George outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Russell against Jackson. Pass to Beasley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Beasley hits them both. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
George against Beasley. Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Now that is incredible. Just wow.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3. Edwards got 14.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Jackson. And that one drops.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Jackson against Russell. 4-3, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Ibaka against Towns. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Clippers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Jackson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the middle. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 6th assist of the night. The Clippers really having a tough go here. George with it. Towns covering. Here's Ibaka. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Jackson against Russell. 6 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Russell's got 16.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's George. 24 points for him. And again, no good by the Clippers. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl-Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. George outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Russell. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Here's George. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Russell. No good there. The Clippers go the other way with it.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to George. Back to Batum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
First one falls for him. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe comes in for Winslow. Good on both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Russell. Now Beasley. He's got 9. Pulls up. The shot by Russell, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the inside. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it. Jackson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Zubac.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Beverly in for Russell. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Up top, Beasley, defended by Kennard. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reed in the post. Zubac there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at the tools of Naz Reid. They are impressive. This guy can protect the rim and step outside. What more could you want from a developing big?
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And with Naz Reid, as you said, he can check all the boxes.
Right, still working to figure out where exactly he fits, but you have to be excited about the potential for game development. Still young, still growing.
Man, he's checked in for George. Good on the second one.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Bledsoe, pass to Zubac. Here's Kennard. Back to Zubac. And a nice finish on the layup. Zubac has got 8 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Beasley with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. And it's Beasley penetrating up and over Kennard. Beasley, that's good. Beasley's got 9 points now in the second half.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Zubac. Nice D from Reid. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the right side. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Batum. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Ennis, he's checked in for Edwards. Bledsoe against Beverly. Pass to Man.
I see him.
Oh, and Reid with a block. Here's Vanderbilt. And yep, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Batum. Bledsoe with it. Beasley covers. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Deflected. Here's Batum. Bledsoe outside. Shoots over Beasley. Bledsoe can't get it to go. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Beverly. From behind the arc. Here's Reid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reid's got 15.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Man. Pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They get it back. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bledsoe against Beverly. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
1:46 left in the third. Kennard into the lane, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Beverly with it. Pass to Ennis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, selected in the second round of the 2013 draft, James Ennis made a difficult decision, right? Turns down a chance to play for the Miami Heat's G League team. Instead, went to Australia to try to get a much bigger paycheck.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. That proved to be the correct decision for Ennis. He ended up signing his first NBA deal in July 2014. And Doris, he's been in the league ever since.
You have to remember, NBA players are human. Ennis decides to go to Australia to help support his family financially. He bet on himself, and it really paid off. This guy has turned into a solid rotation player in the NBA.
And so he hits both. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Cashes in the 12-footer. He's got 5.
Well, just so good at taking advantage of the mid-range. Marcus Morris feels comfortable in that area.
Beasley outside. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Kennard.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Clippers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Beverly, the pass to Reed. Here's Ennis. He's guarded by Zubac. They get it again. Tries again. And it's rejected.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Pass to man. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. With 1 on the clock. Misses.
Boy, how about the hustle from Marcus Morris getting into the space of the shooter? That's nice.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Minnesota shooting efficiently, 50% so far. They've got Josh Okogie, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's James Ennis, and it's Lehman in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And if you're going to challenge the big guy, you've got to go right at him.
Stolen. And they're on the run. Here's Beverly, and rejected. And he recovers it. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Lehman. Back to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Kennard. That one's no good. The Clippers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Winslow. Back to Johnson. Here's Coffey. Here's Hartenstein. Misses off the right iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Pass to man. Now here's Winslow. Driving to the basket. Lehman pulls it in. Minnesota shooting around 50% in the game so far. To the paint. And here's Beverly. Here's Lehman. Winslow defending.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
It's stolen by Johnson.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Yep, that one goes. Hartenstein's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. Beverly with it. 3-pointer. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Winslow. McLaughlin with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way.
Take a break.
Maybe not
Take
the
a break.
leaper I was, but
shots.
tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
First one falls for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Winslow. And the shot goes in.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's McLaughlin to the inside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, Johnson. That one no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Okogie. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Coffey. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Edwards. And one of the stories around the game, Doris, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. You see why they use abbreviation, but anyway, in essence, people are buying highlights.
That's exactly right, BA. Combining technology and investing, and there's money to be made. Just simply not by me, because I don't understand it.
So it's the Clippers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Hartenstein goes outside Winslow. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The jump hook. Hartenstein, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Outside Winslow. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he dunks it down.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA, Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. And those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Here's Okogie. Here's Vanderbilt. Hartenstein pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And here is Winslow. Here's Coffey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, oh, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Here's McDaniels. Okogie into the lane, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's his explosiveness on display. Josh Okogie forces the defender to make a mistake and get into a bad position.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Beasley comes in for McDaniels. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity, and Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
To the middle. Here's Russell. Yes, it's good. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Russell from outside sends it home from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt comes in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Beasley. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Jump shot is good that time. And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Towns. Count it. Good. Towns has got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Jackson left side. And that one good.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's McLaughlin. And it's all from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. For 3, George. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now here's Towns. Pass to McLaughlin. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Now here's Russell. Over Johnson. No good off the glass. Here's Coffey. Vanderbilt with the block. They retain possession. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting just 38% here in the 4th. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Jackson. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 23. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Jackson. And here's Johnson. Oh, he tries a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Okogie's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Russell. Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Layman. Russell from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Coffey. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. McLaughlin with the rebound. McLaughlin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lehman. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. Now Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.